The Ben Davis and Kelly K Show.
Turn it up!
On 99.7 DJX.
So where are you no longer allowed to go?
The question is, where are you no longer allowed to go?
Or
right?
Where did you get kicked out of? How did you ruin a great thing?
What happened?
All right. So my dog Dougal got into a great daycare. It's close to our house. Staff is great. They love and adore him. And he absolutely loves them. He loves going. We take him maybe a couple times a week. Over the past 6 months, though, he's gotten a couple, behavior marks.
Oh, does he have a report card?
Well, yeah, I guess a little bit, but not too many. But it was for humping other dogs.
Oh, my God.
Now, when this was
he's
addressed,
friendly is what you're saying.
He's a very friendly boy.
Yeah.
Listen, when the daycare addressed it with us, they didn't seem too alarmed. They were like, "Look, other dogs do this, not too crazy." So we weren't really alarmed, and we were like, "Quit humping." And
like, we'll have a talk with him.
Yeah, exactly. And literally, we would sit him down. We'd be like, "Stop humping," and then he'd cock his head to the side and be
And like, understood. Good. All right.
So
good talk.
So it had probably been about a month since we've taken him. Right. He hadn't been there for about a month, and we take him yesterday. It wasn't 3 hours later.
Oh, no.
We get a phone call that says he's been permanently removed from the daycare and is regulated to one-on-one care.
Oh, no.
He absolutely ruined a great thing.
Oh, no.
I was mortified. So you kind of remember this, Kelly. If you'll recall, yesterday my wife calls me. She was like, "Hey, taking Dougal to daycare. Let's cross our fingers. He's a good boy." And I was like, "All right." And I get off the phone with my wife and I tell you, and I'm like, so help me, gosh, if that boy gets kicked out of daycare, I don't know what to do. It was like I was manifesting it, or I knew something was going to happen. So, of course, I get the phone call that he's been permanently removed, right?
Permanently removed. Not like we're just taking a timeout today.
No.
Like it's not his day.
No, he can still come, but he's regulated to one-on-one care and not in the groups.
Of shame.
Yes. I was upset. I was embarrassed that we can't utilize this place the way we used to. Like, I love this place. This
was for socialization, but he's not going to be socialized now. It's just other people taking care of him.
So, of course, he's still at the daycare. Yeah. Someone's got to pick him up.
Sure.
It was like I was doing the walk of shame.
Oh, yeah.
When it came time to pick him up.
Yeah, you're walking in as the parent of that dog.
Yes!
Yeah.
Yes!
Yeah.
And so instead of like going through the little drive-through that they have, I pulled my car in because I knew it was going to be longer than just hey, I'm here to pick up Dougal. Okay, great. All right, bye.
Conversations need to be had.
Yeah, so I go and they look at me, I look at them, and they point at me. They're like, "Dougal, right?" I was like, "Yep. That's my boy."
That's the problem, child.
And so, look, they bring him out and they reassure me. They're like, he's a great dog. He's still a puppy. He knows his name. He knows recall. We still love him. He's great, but he just can't come back to the group.
Oh, boy. And listen, so did they give a reason or maybe a way to try to curb the problematic behavior?
I mean, I asked him if there were things that we could do with him and stuff like that. And, they gave us recommendations and they said, look, let's take a break from this. If he gets more training or whatever, then maybe down the road we'll reevaluate him. Okay. And see what we can do.
Down the road.
Yeah, down the road. So
if he can get his humping under control.
I guess. I don't know, man. I don't know. Boy, come on now. By the way, if you go to our Instagram at Ben and Kelly Show, I've posted a picture that they literally sent us yesterday of, quote, the happy boy during one-on-one play. And I'm like, God. You're rubbing salt in the wound. Ah!
Oh, boy.
Yeah, so where I want to know, where are you no longer allowed to go, or where have you been kicked out of because of your dog or kid?
Oh, bless all of your hearts there in the Dougal household.
I'm telling you, I get, it was as if he was our flesh and blood child, because I get home and my wife and we're just like, I don't know what to do with him. I don't know what. We've taken him to training. You know, I mean, like we're having these conversations.
Yes.
Like he's literally our kid.
You're having a parenting discussion.
Yes. And we're like, look,
yes.
like this is so embarrassing for the family. I cannot believe. And it's like, they know who I am over there.
They do. Yes.
So now it's like, you know what?
They're probably gossiping about us.
We had to kick Ben Davis's dog out. He was a humper. Well, have you heard their show? Well, it's no wonder he's a humper. Like, okay, yeah.
Yep. Probably a reflection of Dad. I mean, we've got kind of one of those. Piper she freaks out beyond. Like, we did get a call from our friends at the Humane Society where they said we can't finish clipping her nails because we think she's going to have a heart attack.
But the Humane Society didn't ban you from going back to the Humane Society.
But they said we have to have a groomer here to do that. So just normal staff.
So they basically
can't
did say
they got to call in the big guns. In order for them to be done, because Piper loses her mind.
All right, 502-795-1997. Would love to hear your story of where you're no longer allowed to go, either because of you or because of something else or because of your kid or dog. But yeah, 502-795-1997. Where are you no longer allowed to go, or where were you banned or kicked out of because of your kid or pet? Geneva said, when I was in fifth grade, our whole class got banned from the Galleria.
The Galleria? What'd they do?
Well, they were playing hide and seek and tag. They were very loud. It was two full buses of kids running around, and she thinks something got damaged or something like that. So, nope, not allowed anymore.
That'll do it.
Yeah,
That'll do it.
Miranda said my friend and I were banned from Rubbin' Butts Barbecue after we had a work Christmas party. And a friend was super drunk, had a red shirt on, and was doing drunken snow angels on their white floor, dyed it pink after someone took her home. And I was at the bar crying my eyes out because I thought she was kidnapped, LMAO.
Oh, my God.
That's what they get for giving us free booze all night, LOL.
Exactly. Like, you asked for it.
Right? Another listener said, our local Staples basically went in with my brother to get a paper shredder, and some employee had plugged in all the display shredders, and when I found out I could turn them on, I proceeded to shred every single manual they had left in the shredder baskets for people to look at.
Oh, my gosh.
He said it was funny at the time, but yeah, they no longer keep the shredders plugged in anymore.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, shoot. You guys. I got kicked out of a hockey rink.
Uh-oh.
They had chuck a puck in between periods. I was hammered and decided to throw miniature Snickers instead of a puck. So security guards asked me to stop. Then I started throwing them at the security guards, yelling about how he was only mad because he wanted to eat them. No idea to this day where I got that bag of miniature Snickers. There are several that are texting in and messaging us saying it was a 21st birthday party and I'm not allowed to go back to the bar because I puked.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
That'll do it. Another listener, the Mirage Hotel in Las Vegas.
Oh, wow. What did you do?
I threatened to take a dump on the dealer's head.
That'll do it.
Those weren't my best days.
Yeah, no. Glad you didn't follow through in that threat. But yeah, no, I understand why they invited you never to come back.
All right. Well, maybe my dog Dougal getting kicked out of daycare ain't so bad, but Still frustrating.
Oh, bless his heart. Is there another one nearby you can try? You can just start all over, clean slate.
Kelly.
They won't even know.
Yeah, they won't even know. He's a marked dog now. He's a marked dog. I'm sure the daycares talk to one another.
The reputation is getting around.
Yep.